Nobody applies to join the mafia. You drift into it. A favor here, a delivery there, an envelope passed across a table when nobody else is looking. Before long, you're part of something older than the city around you. A quiet system of loyalty, money, and silence. The Italian Mafia, Cosa Nostra. And inside it, there's a ladder. From the kid running errands in Little Italy to the boss who controls millions of dollars and hundreds of men. But every step up that ladder costs you something. And by the time you reach the top, there's almost nothing left.
Level 1. The Associate. You're 19, standing outside a bakery on Mulberry Street in Manhattan. The smell of espresso and fresh bread drifts through the open door. Tourists walk past without noticing you. To them, you're just another kid leaning against a streetlight. But tonight, you're working. Across the street, the bakery owner is closing up. He owes money to the family, 3 weeks late. When he locks the door, you walk over and hand him a small envelope. He looks at it, then at you. "Business has been slow," he says quietly. You don't answer. You just look at him. The street is silent except for traffic in the distance. After a few seconds, he takes the envelope. Because he knows something you didn't say. If he refuses tonight, the next time you come back, you won't be carrying paper. The next morning, a payment arrives, $800, cash, more than you made in 2 weeks pouring concrete. If you keep earning, the family notices. If you cause problems, you disappear from the neighborhood overnight.
Level 2. The Soldier, made man. 5 years later, you're invited to a private room in a restaurant in Brooklyn. The curtains are drawn. Only 5 men sit at the table. One of them holds a small knife. Your finger is pricked. A drop of blood lands on a picture of a saint. The card burns in your hands while the oath is spoken. If you betray the family, may your soul burn like this saint. When the flame dies, you're no longer an outsider. You're a made man, a soldier. Now the rules change. No one can harm you without permission from the family. But protection comes with pressure. You run operations now. Illegal card games in Queens, loan shark in businesses across Brooklyn. If the week goes well, you leave with $4,000 in cash. If federal agents tie those operations to your name, you're looking at 20 years in a federal prison cell, and the family won't fight the case. They'll just find another soldier.
Level 3. The Caporegime. Now you're in your 30s. Friday night inside a private social club in the Bronx. Cigar smoke hangs in the air. 10 men sit around the table waiting for you. Your crew. You're a Caporegime now, a capo. Every week your soldiers bring envelopes. Sports betting operations, nightclubs paying protection money, construction deals quietly inflated. You count the cash slowly. This week your crew earned $60,000. Half goes to the bosses above you. Half stays with you and your men. Life improves fast. A black Mercedes parked outside your house. A Rolex on your wrist. Your mother thinks the money comes from construction contracts. She doesn't ask questions. But leadership brings problems. One of your soldiers gets sloppy. Too many drinks. Too many stories told in bars. The wrong ears might hear him. The boss doesn't yell. He just gives you a look across the table. Later that night, you take the soldier for a drive across the Hudson toward the quiet marshlands of Jersey. When you return to the club, your crew is waiting. Nobody asks where he is. In this world, loyalty has a price, and sometimes you're the one who has to collect it. Level 4. The Consigliere. Violence built your reputation, but now your weapon is something else. Judgment. You're the Consigliere, the boss's advisor. Tonight, you sit in a quiet office above a restaurant in Manhattan. 2 capos argue across the table. Both want control of a construction contract in Staten Island. The deal is worth millions. If they fight over it, the entire family could fracture. The boss listens. Then he turns to you. Your solution is simple. Split the territory. Both crews earn money. No blood spilled. The room relaxes. Because sometimes the smartest weapon in the mafia isn't a gun. It's a decision that prevents a war. Level 5. The Underboss. Now the phone never stops ringing. You're the Underboss, second in command. Every capo reports directly to you. Your meetings happen in different places every week. A steakhouse in Brooklyn, a private office in Manhattan, a house nobody outside the family even knows exists. Millions of dollars move through your hands every month. Restaurants, nightclubs, construction companies, everything appears legitimate. But federal agents are watching. Your lawyer warns you the FBI is building a case. You stop using phones. Messages travel through trusted runners instead. Because if the government proves your involvement, the sentence won't be 5 years. It will be life.
Level 6. The boss. Now you sit at the top. You are the boss. Hundreds of men operate under your authority. Associates on the streets, capos running crews across the city, millions flowing through businesses connected to the family. Dinner arrives in a private room overlooking Manhattan. A steak that costs $400 sits in front of you, but you barely touch it. Every time the door opens, your hand moves toward the pistol tucked beneath your jacket. Outside the restaurant, 3 black SUVs idle with engines running. You have the crown, but you've lost your peace of mind because everyone wants the same thing, your chair.
Level 7. The Commission. At the highest level, mafia bosses meet in secret. This council is called the Commission. Here, leaders of powerful families divide territory across the country. New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, Las Vegas. Disputes are settled before violence spreads. Billions of dollars depend on decisions made in quiet rooms like this. But history has a pattern. Every boss eventually faces the same problem: time. You started as a kid standing outside a bakery in Little Italy. Just another associate delivering envelopes. Now you control millions of dollars and hundreds of men. But the mafia always follows the same cycle. Almost every boss ends the same way: prison or a funeral. Because somewhere tonight, a young associate is standing outside a restaurant, holding an envelope in his hand, watching, listening, learning, waiting for his chance to climb the same ladder. Because in the mafia world, power never truly belongs to anyone. It just waits for the next man to take it.